What's up, party people? This is Captain Butter, and welcome to the PlayStation State of Play. So, give me a second. This is my first time doing this. Going to share screen. Make sure that everything is sure. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Good. It's working. Good. My 15 minutes. Checking audio. Hello. All right. Awesome. All right. Yeah, a little bit of a different background today. This is a space that I'm in. So yeah. All right, so real quick, let's see. Just kind of wanted to go over, see what might be showing up, or think about what's showing up. So, like, obviously, there's a couple of different things. I forget what some of the stuff that I don't really care for, like or loot. There was a couple other ones that I didn't bother to put down or whatever. But yeah, these are kind of like my host streams, pins, some of the stuff I don't care about. But, and they're not necessarily but FF7 remake that was big. I don't expect the release date, although that would be pretty wild. But I imagine the first thing that they're going to do, like for the first is and I imagine it would be which I am guessing going to be Q1. That's just moving on. Possibly a release date. I think that is at least within the realm possible. If not here, then probably a summer game fest. After that, what are we looking at? We're looking at RE9. I fully expect that will be announced that it's available today. I mean, I don't see any reason. Maybe tomorrow, but I can't see them not just go shadow dropping. We all expect it, but quote unquote dropping. Staros' final trailer. I wouldn't be surprised to see that. Let's see. This is a bit of a hit of copium, so to speak. Remaster, remake, sequel. Any of those. I know there's been talking of possibly a PC remaster of mine. Um, Another thing that people are expecting is Kojima showing up. Personally, I would like to see someone who isn't. Uh, However, I don't think that's what's going to happen. People are saying that it's for a uh, what is it? Death Stranding 2 PC release, possibly. See what happens. Uh, oh, Ueda's Project Robot. Uh, like, think it's going to be here? Probably not. I would like to see it here. Maybe with an actual title as opposed to a working title. We'll see. Corey Barlog's had this for a while now. Oh, give me a second. No, but that was my anyway, yeah, Corey Barlog's game, and or the new God of War. I'm not saying that this over 2.5D side-scrolling Metroidvania God of War isn't possible. But something that I thought about back when Winston Schreier first, that his Corey Barlog's game is actually not a new IP, but it'll feel like a new IP. I actually have this theory. What if it's another God of War? What if he is reinventing God of War again? What if it's the Atreus story? Think may even probably come. I don't know. I haven't actually seen or heard anybody mention that online. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll see what happens. Your countdown music. Okay, yeah. Let me turn that in a second. Sorry. All right. Is that better? Yeah, thank you for letting me know. We shall. Oh, I know. Wait, hold up. How's that? Is that better? That should be better. Sorry about that. Yeah, so possibly a new. Sorry, I'm also dog sitting. Possibly, yes, also. Yeah, I think it's possible that he is actually working on Atreus God of War, which would definitely be reinventing the series. I mean, we'll see what happens. Blue Point. We'll see. I, they were supposedly working on a God of War live service game that got canceled. Just last year. So I don't think we'll actually see anything from them. We'll see. We'll see what transpires with that. 007, maybe get a possible new gameplay trailer from IO. Tokon, who was it? I think it was PlayStation that accidentally released something about there being a what was it? Forget. It might have been on Steam. I can't remember. But just within the past 2 days, released that there's going to be a 20 player, not 20 player, 20 character roster. So will we see that officially announced? I could see that possibly even showing off. Well, definitely new characters. How many? Who knows? 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Marathon. I don't really care about Marathon, but supposedly it has been confirmed that they're going to be there, especially with release coming up pretty soon. Ghost of Yotei Legends. Another game I don't totally care about, but I could see a potential release date being shown today. And a rumor of Fantasy 6. I don't know how true this rumor is, how much credence I would give it. The lead for DMC left back in. He left Capcom, I think, back in 2021. So if their work, I don't know. I don't know how much credence should be put into that. Intergalactic, I could see that being like actual gameplay being shown, especially with all the rumors or the not rumors, but word that there was a lot of crunch going on last year trying to get a demo done for in-house to show off the game and stuff like that. So I could see that happening. A couple other games that I'm thinking about. Control Resonant, maybe actually see something like. I know that is, being that it's PlayStation, would they show off some of these games that I'm going to talk about now? I don't know. They did say it's third party as well, so we'll see. But Control Resonant, I am excited for that because I love the Remedy universe. Blood of the Dawnwalker would be cool. Maybe some more Phantom Blade Zero. That would be cool. Some new stuff on Musha would be cool. I had Crimson Desert down. Don't know necessarily that we'll see anything on that because they have been releasing a ton of stuff outside of PlayStation. So I don't see them being there. Not that I would have a problem with seeing something like that being there. The other thing, there's two more things that I think we either could see or I would like to see. An update on Persona 4 Revival. At this point, I'm kind of like, especially after playing and loving Persona 2, and hearing about how Persona 4 was, no pun intended, the gold standard for Persona games. I'm like frothing at the mouth to hear something about Revival. And then possibly these two, state babies to show up at State of Play. Yeah, no word on if that's coming. I imagine it will at some point, but if it's coming to any other consoles other than right, I gotta let. Sorry, I'm also watching the dogs. I gotta let. All right, so yeah, that's basically what I am hoping and dreaming will be here. We shall see, and we got 5 seconds. All right, here we go. It's your content. Oh, starting right off with PlayStation Studios. There we go.
I sense suffering here, Spirit. Do you need help?
Ember Lab. What the hell is it?
A spirit
guide?
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora. I'm glad you're here.
Wow, this wasn't even on my radar.
That temple has been sealed as long as I can remember. Dangerous corruption was locked inside, along with the secrets of forgotten practice. Spirit guides here once used alchemy to cleanse corruption. Maybe you can do the same.
Looking forward.
Fear will bind you, gripping to the present, which must always pass. Regret will bind you, longing for the past you cannot change. Love will bind you, yearning for a future you will not see. Unbound, may you depart in peace.
Scars of Cosmora. Awesome. Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
After the amazing response to Kena Bridge of Spirits in 2021, the team was excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people, not only those who have passed away.
Very cool.
With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game.
Oh, wait a minute.
Deeper, more dynamic combat, epic boss battles,
An
a
exclusive?
larger,
I'm
richer
gonna miss
world,
that.
and of course, our charming spirit companions.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora releases on PlayStation 5 and PC. Thanks so much for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Well, 2026. Okay. All right. What is this year? That's cool. Yeah, man. Bridge of Spirits was great. It needed some work, so hopefully we'll work out other PlayStation studios. All right.
Long ago,
Now, here we go.
in the wilds of
It's,
Aesop, demons terrorized the land and subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider, the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake. Many fought back. Many were cut down. Nothing can stop a true warrior from vengeance, not even death.
March 10th. Okay.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? Me. I can't wait to find out.
This is the PC. Yeah, that's all. Video quality on this. Oh,
Kept you waiting, huh?
kept you waiting, huh? Are you serious? All right, switching over to
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games,
Revolution.
game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends
yeah,
succeed
this is
through
4 Loop.
cooperation
Okay.
and
Yeah, I'm
improvisation,
actually-
and where no two runs are ever the same. At the heart of 4Loop is a probability map,
Sorry, I
which
know
combines
the,
alien technology and human
the
ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders.
frame
Each
rate
node
like crap.
represents a different
I don't
mission
have this
with its
set
own
up
risks,
actually.
rewards, and surprises.
Right.
Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission. You may have to collect mission-critical resources or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For example, this weird alien plant is called a blink root, where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport anyone who touches it to a random, distant location. All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless, replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try things and think outside the box, like hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life. And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to readjust their strategy, evolve your loadout, and choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the scanner boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid while attempting to destroy the boss itself.
Interesting.
Because the scanner's body rotates like a 3D puzzle, you want to spread out and attack it from all sides. All, of course, while avoiding the slow-moving, lethal laser grids. Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in pre-beta, so there's still plenty of polish to come, and we need players like you to join us in upcoming playtests. Your feedback will be invaluable in helping us make this game truly great. We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
Hugh,
Red
look!
monitor.
What's this?
Did I mention this?
That's the Earth.
I did not. I intended to. But, all right.
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? Another feeling.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
What in the...
All right, they're creepy looking. Inkling demo available now. Was that already a thing? I forget.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon
Or
City,
9.
all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA
That's
or
got
the
it, shut
Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
That's more confirmation that he's.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
My master man.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
That's true. Victor Gideon
I'm
is
coming with you.
named Dylan.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
What's my master man? Because my man. Oh,
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
oh God! Oh!
Hi,
everyone, I'm Sean Henson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom. Both are coming soon to PS5 with support for PS5 Pro.
Yeah, demo now.
Now, let's return to the dark world of Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel. This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins.
Now, what do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more. The digital deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do?
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation. This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay, with 6 main storylines and side quests across 24 nations.
大陸の守護者たる私たちの兵をこうもたやすく
Brigandine Abyss launches this year, and you can wishlist it starting today.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
無限転身の名にかけて
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドはオリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加配信したキャラクターをセットにし、プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加、新たなフォトモードの追加を行ったタイトルです。今後も新キャラクターや新コスチュームの配信など継続的なアップデートを予定しています。発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
あなたに私は倒せない。
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Dead or Alive 7? Oh no, right, Ninja. Okay. No, I can't. Oh, okay. On a new chapter. Wait, yeah, so in development for, yeah, okay.
デッドアライブシリーズ最新作も開発始動しました。
Dead or Alive, so.
続報をお待ちください。
Yeah, control resonant. All right, sweet.
Zoe, I see the spotlights.
And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control. What you are seeing here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before. We recently acquired Shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
It's almost like Gravity Rush. That's awesome.
Here we are showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are a lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
That's so cool.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
Oh, was she the blonde chick in the
Almost there, Zoe. What the hell is that thing?
Maybe I messed up. Yeah, that looked straight out of Gravity Rush. That was wild. This looks awesome. This looks wild.
I think I hear something.
I might be wrong.
I know where the resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Okay, let's go with 2026.
Long ago, you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Oh no, it's... Oh, I thought it was Darksiders 4. It's not Darksiders 4. I thought that was War. Does look like him a little bit, like the get up, but this does look neat though, whatever it is. The whole half human, half angel thing threw me off too. Crimson Moon. Okay. Looks interesting. Oh! Game Freak. Oh, this is that.
主の発見と討伐。
そうだ。I didn't even know he said it. Quiet. Damn, I forget the name of this thing. Yeah, I can't remember the name. They might have already said it.
まさか進化したのか。
Go lay down. Go lay down. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation. We got a date for August 4th. Okay.
Thanks to Fictions and Game Freak for that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Awesome.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
Rumored that Rayman was having something.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release, enhanced with new accessibility options. Discover the secrets behind Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition comes to PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
Mina the Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island. Whip foes into oblivion, burrow under hazards and monsters, and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the Wolf Cub Neva first met.
DLC, or is it a whole new game?
Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness.
Okay, there you go.
Together, they will face new enemies and endure perilous trials, while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations. Neva Prologue launches February 19th.
February 19th. Holy crap, that's...
Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire, a team with ninja credentials dating back to the Tenchu series.
Wire, no. Watch. Oh, shit. So it's like a isometric stealth game, I guess. 27.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean. This world was never yours to keep. How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
I think I saw something on there, like a bunch of like anthropomorphic animals. There was a different group of animals that I saw, though. It was chicken, if this is the same thing. Chicken looks ridiculous. That thing's freaking jacked. There's like a group of animals that are working together. It might not be the same thing. They look That's kind of ridiculous. Look at the friggin' feet, dude. Oh my gosh. Animal Farm Souls like. No, you know what? The one that I saw, I think was more like, oh, yeah. Yes. The classic classic battle between chicken and snakes. I mean, it looks interesting. Oh, this
our newest racer has arrived. Welcome to the Galactic League.
Oh, is this
here,
rumored race for
friendly exhibition race?
Not rumored. Galactic Racer. I think we did officially. Galaxy Racer.
Impeding! Impeding! If they weren't holding me back right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Galactic Racer. Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. Racing games really aren't my thing, but 007.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
009 will employ every manner of subterfuge to avoid capture.
Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Yeah, I am pretty excited for this game. I'm not a fan of well, I do think that Lenny James' character is.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners. I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes! Yes!
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure. Outer Heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of the SOP, the sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid? How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final mission.
Oh, it looks so
Still
good,
began
dude.
the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Oh, man. I am so stoked for that. And then Peace Walker.
Because I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
You sound like old Snake.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country as our deterrent.
That sounded like, Gene. Wait, yeah, this is...
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
No, Peace Walker. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Hey. August 27th. What?
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。加えて、プレイステーションポータブル、プレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。メタルギアサーガのラストを飾る伝説の作品を最新ハードでぜひ体感してください。そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、ご覧のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。また、メタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。
This is cool.
本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしましてメタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別なセールを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Wish for what the hell is it? Well done. Owen's Paradise. Well, octopus action. I mean, okay, whatever. This is. Okay, so it's a brand new game from Konami, and there's DLC. I mean, that's cool. Looks good. Oh, Unreal. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do we got?
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
It looks like I never heard. Anime. I'm not too well versed in classic. But cleric.
So now, we appeal to you. Trevor Belmont.
Okay.
Last of House Belmont.
Belmont's curse. Coming 2026. Okay, very cool.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイア、モーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので続報を楽しみにお待ちください。
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever.
No show. Oh, damn it. I can't remember what this
I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I remember seeing something at that radio. I can't remember.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
Oh, this is that new Silent Hill game, which we're going to see more about in like an hour or something like that.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Yeah, from Annapurna. Right. Oh, he's a first person. Ew. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Yeah, what's it? Townfall. Right. Yeah. All right. Very cool. 2026. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Hey, relax.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
Whatever the hell that company's name is.
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
Those were Her Majesty's words.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Where's he gone?
皆さん、こんにちは。プロデューサーの門井です。ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか？レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め、JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開。こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
I thought and just 4. Jeez.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained.
Oh, this is that shot. Yep.
He must be versatile.
Didn't think it was true.
Capable, adaptable.
Naked. It looked like, initially I was going to say, it looks like Hitman.
He must be grounded, stable, constant. I believe you are ready, sir.
He's going to voice him, right? He's got to voice him.
Yeah.
Sweet. Who's doing it? Oh, very. I wasn't expecting. Sorry. Oh! Seeing you, at least. Saber. Okay. All right. Cool. Very cool.
Good morning, New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison. It's a lovely day outside.
Yeah, it's marathon. Okay.
Quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake,
I have a feeling
your restless dreams endure. So small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you. And I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! 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 This is General David Reed of the New Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This is David Reed, Tau City.
I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Embrace. 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 Embrace.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Okay, seriously. Wow. 3 days before. All right.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch. From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th, with the Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months. Up first, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week. Developed by Insomniac Games in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go! In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog on February 17th.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes two fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
Time Crisis. Base.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
Looks cool. Cute.
That's all for me and Brett, but we still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Soros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th, and creative director Gregory Loudon has even more systems and combat to break down. Let's take a look.
A lot more to show us?
What is that for you, Arjun? Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe. Oh, Arjun. I know you better than that.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today, we're excited to show off our Comeback Stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable. But in Saros, death only means that you will come back stronger. Welcome to the Passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
No, it must be the...
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die.
Whatever.
Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks.
Yeah, I still need to play Returnal.
With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse. The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa. Hostiles now shoot corrupted projectiles, which reduce your maximum armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge.
Yeah,
we can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
30? That. Oh, no, good.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it.
Oh, this is
A
totally
true
wrong.
team is unbreakable. You cannot stand against the storm.
So they are showing new players.
Feel the power of Mother Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
Havoc?
Limbo is
Magic.
waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this!
I've got this one.
Wolverine, of course.
I'll show you how the X-Men get it done. You're cooked, Bob.
Very cool. I know.
Initiating attack.
What the hell is this?
I am all that remains of
Danger.
Shi'ar technology.
Never heard of her.
Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Let's finish this.
We are stronger together.
Interesting choice.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
レンジャーは、体のいろんな部分をですね、武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
トレーラーの冒頭では新たに紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を含めさせていただきました。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ20キャラクターのプレイヤブルを実装しまして、2026年8月6日に発売いたします。
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out and stay tuned.
All right, what do we got? Other PlayStation Studios. Panama. It's definitely God of War. We got God of War 1. What is this? Captain Kuba's freaking out right now too. What's it, like a full trilogy remaster?
Your son has returned.
Tell me this is trilogy, yeah. What, remaster, remake? Remake. Yeah, I know it. Hey, what the fuck? That's wild, dude. That is wild.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now, look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now, look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
This must be that 2.5D game. That's my guess. Interesting. Oh, it's
Before I was a father.
Oh, wow.
Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Wow, dude.
Spartans! Our duty is to Sparta.
Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack! Don't relent! Never on our backs! Never left behind! Always united!
The legendary saga of gods and monsters, of tragedies and triumphs, of destruction and redemption begins here.
Heroes, be ready for Sparta!
Oh, this is going to be like a Sons of Sparta. Very cool. So it looks like it's going to be co-op. Okay, cool.
This is
Get the hell out of here. Wow. Oh, is that how they're closing it? I mean, that's cool. With a shadow drop of a brand new game, that's cool. Really expecting more, like a bigger, like something truly surprising. I don't know. I mean, that was cool, but sounds as Sparta. That I would not be surprised if that was co-op. Yeah, a couple really cool stuff.
PlayStation.
Play has no limits. All right. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. Very cool. Okay. So I guess I'll have to look this up. Okay. Going to take a quick bathroom break. Let my dog out and all that, and I'll be right back, and we'll go over everything we saw. Be right back. All right. And I'm back. Very cool. Very cool showing. A lot of cool stuff. Let's see. I'm also trying to prep for. Well, I guess we can get to that. Let me double check. Where the hell is? Okay, so God of War: Sons of Sparta is up on the PlayStation Network for $30 with a deluxe edition for $40. Very cool. Let's see. To meet my X-Men. Cyclops ain't even in it. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, very early stages. They probably only decided they wanted to do that once people actually started talking about it, like the quote unquote rumor or whatever. What does this actually give you? Cool. So let's see. I need to find out where this Silent Hill transmission is going to be. Where to find that? Okay. Silent Hill. Okay, where is this at? Silent Hill official. Okay, hold up. Okay. Oop, come on now. Okay. Withing. So it's not going to be in Japanese, or it's not going to be in English. It's only going to be in Japanese. Okay. Well, 27 minutes. Yeah. 27. Oh, it started 6:49. Okay. That's weird. All right. So let's see what to go over in the meantime. So, what did we see? We saw, first off, opening up with Kana, Scars of Cosmora, Very cool. I was expecting to see a sequel to Kana because I really enjoyed that game. Thought it was great. Just thought it needed a little bit of work for its sequel. Let's see. Actually, let's go down the list of things I thought we would say. RE9. Saw another trailer of that. Some interesting stuff. I mean, I don't know what Gideon meant by his master made grace or something like that. He said something like that. Actually, I'll bring it up. Let's see. And then seeing him walk through the doors of RPD. I mean, awesome. Awesome. So is this, yeah, okay. No, I want the, yeah, it's Enfant Terrible. Let's give the watch to,
That's 6 now. Raccoon City all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
Wrong pipe.
Okay. What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are. Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
I can't wait to see what Residents of Evil, what they say about this.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah, that's gotta be Sherry.
Yeah.
He's got the short hair. Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude.
Before we get into the video, real quick, I want to tell you about our sponsor,
Hold up
Green
now.
Man Game.
Hold up. Easy, champ. Easy. I want the, hold on. Let's go to, boop. Oh, excuse me. Let's see if they have on it. Yeah, that's awesome. Hold on. State of play. What the heck? Oh, really? No, huh. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたく。
All right. Let's see. I'm looking up Resident Evil 9. Yeah, I don't. His master made him T-virus. Let me look at that again. I want to look at that again. Oh wait, is this? Yeah. Here we go.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Why me?
The team has settled on a person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are. Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Yeah. Okay. So those are the two key takeaways, other than this just being.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
It's weird a little bit that Sherry isn't out in the field because
Another beta. If we get another beta, we've already had 2.
we already know that she, from RE6, that she has quick healing or whatever, a heal factor, if you will, a la Deadpool and Wolverine. But yeah, why would they stick her behind a desk? I don't know, but whatever. Okay, so getting back to it. What else did we see? Saros. I said final trailer. Maybe it's not a final trailer. For some reason, I thought it was coming out in March, but it's actually not coming out for another 2.5 months. Kojima did show up with what's it called? Death Stranding 2 coming to PC. That was correct. No Fizzit, but it wasn't Cory Barlog's game, but God of War did show up twice, sort of. But yeah, I think that God of War trilogy remake, I think that is, I don't think that they didn't show anything. I mean, very cool. They're getting TC Carson back. Very cool. I think this is so early in development. It didn't get greenlit until I don't know, definitely within the past year. And I think it was only after there was rumors that it was in production. I I don't think it was in production. I think it was made manifest by these rumors. And then Sons of Sparta, the 2.5D, which it actually wasn't a 2.5D. It uses pixel art. Seems like full blown. But yeah, another side scroller. And I haven't really looked into it too much because I haven't exactly had the chance. But I think it might be co-op. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let me take a quick look. Let's see. Any other? Let me take a quick look because it is in fact up for purchase now. Sons of Sparta. Let me see the description. Join young Kratos and Deimos, sons of Sparta, on a Greek odyssey as they discover the meaning of duty and honor. Let's see. Every legend's beginning. Before he was a god, before he was a father, Kratos was a young Spartan. Experience an untold chapter in Kratos' journey, set during the harsh years of Spartan training alongside his brother Deimos. Through endless trials, their bodies, minds, and hearts. Let me say, I can't. After a fellow cadet goes missing, Kratos and Deimos vow to find him and embark on an adventure that will put their training and Spartan spirit to the test. So guide Kratos and Deimos through vibrant and varied 2D levels that will test your combat prowess and cleverness as you search for their missing friend. Solve environmental puzzles, face down enemies both new and familiar, and topple mythological bosses that will test the limits of your Spartan training through adversity and cooperation. They'll learn what it means to be a true Spartan brother and friend. An engaging 2D action. Yeah, it says nothing about. Oh, it does say 2 players. Okay, so there is a co-op option. Very cool. Very cool. I am stoked to play this. There's a couple things that I need to play before I get into this. And I might talk to a friend of mine or a couple friends of mine to see if they would be interested in streaming this with me. But anyway, so there's that. We saw more 007. I am tentatively excited, optimistic for this. I mean, back when it was first announced, I mean, when I heard IOI was doing a James Bond game, I was like, this is a match made in heaven. I was very excited to hear about it. And then on top of that, it looks a lot like what is probably my favorite James Bond game. But, other than GoldenEye, that's dated. I mean, this is probably dated too at this point. But Everything or Nothing. Oh my gosh, that game was so good. And this gives me huge Everything or Nothing vibes. I am very excited for that. Tokon, we saw the X-Men. Interesting choices on some of the characters. Magic, I can kind of get. We already knew about Storm. Magic, we can kind of get because she's been making waves on Rivals. Totally get that. Wolverine, that's kind of a no-brainer. Danger, never heard of her. Very interesting choice, especially considering there are so many X-Men that I think players wished or fans wished that were in that game before. I don't know. There might be some fans of that character that whatever. But Marathon, of course, interesting choice on when their server slam is. The end of first off, it's the same weekend that RE9 is releasing. That already is a choice. And then the end of it is only 3 days before release. If anything happens or whatever, they're going to be crunching the shit out of that team that weekend, trying to get it done, whatever that they need to get done before release. Hey, whatever. Ghost of Yotei Legends. I mean, looks like more Legends, probably with extra shit that you can do. Cool. I wasn't really a big fan of the OG Legends. It wasn't really my thing. I loved Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Yotei, I kind of stayed away from that. But anyway, Control Resonant. Very cool. I mean, the whole gravity thing looks fucking awesome. I saw a couple pieces of that that looked like it was ripped straight out of Gravity Rush. Looked great. Very interesting change of pace, concentrating more on melee as opposed, because Remedy's games have always, for the most part, always been more shooter focused. It's a refreshing divergence from what we've seen from Remedy. I'm so stoked for that. Because I love the Remedy interconnected universe with Alan Wake and the original Control. Control was so good. Anyway, and then the only thing that I forgot to mention that I thought could possibly be there was Pragmata. Nothing big, just more showing off more of the game. I didn't necessarily need to say it. I mean, I'm very interested in that game. It definitely wasn't what I anticipated it being, but from what I've heard, it sounds very different, very fresh, very interesting. I'm definitely excited to give that a go. And I don't know, they definitely said that there's a demo out. I don't recall if that was out before this announcement today, but whatever. Anyway, so returning to stuff I didn't say anything about before it that I'm excited about or interested in. New Kanan game, like I was saying before all this, looks cool, looks really cool. I'm very excited to see more on that. And it's coming out this year. That's awesome. The Legacy of Kain Defiance remastered. Like I said, I never really played any of the Legacy of Kain or Blood Omen games. I've always been interested. I just never got around to it. More specifically because the collective series as a whole of both of those titles was more or less essentially dead by the time I would have been able to play it, because they were on consoles that I didn't have access to at the time, because I was young, and first console was a 64, which I don't believe any of those games were on. I think they were all PlayStation, so I didn't have an OG PlayStation when I was younger. But anyway, and I think they came out with like a couple titles on PS2. I just think I was too late to that party. But anyway, I would like to get to go back and play, because I know some of those games have been remastered or remade or whatever more recently, including some of the titles being released for the PlayStation catalog or whatever, PS Plus subscribers and so on and so forth. Crimson Moon looked interesting, although right now, considering everything that Crimson Moon, I'm starting to forget exactly what it looked like. I made a note because I thought it looked interesting. Beast of Reincarnation looks really cool. And that's by who the hell is that by? Game Freak. So that's the Game Freak. I think those are the guys that do isn't that the guys that do Pokemon or something like that? Can't remember. But so if that is true, interesting divergence from what they're used to. Looks really cool. I'm definitely excited to see more on that August 4th. So that's interesting. Next thing on my list, I'll save for last. I'm also trying to, because I'm pretty sure, I know it's, give me a second. Yeah, 6:49. But chances are that's just going to be a countdown or whatever. Anyway, Castlevania Belmont's Curse looks cool. Return to form, but everything looks like it has that like hand drawn or like cell shaded look, which is pretty neat. I like it. Definitely gives it more of the anime vibe from the the anime that Trevor and the cleric, I always forget her name, were a part of. So that looks cool. What else? What else do we got? Silent Hill Townfall. We're about to see more on it. Interesting take, or shift of it being first person. I think brilliant. Doesn't necessarily have to stay that way, but for this game anyway, or for other titles, first person is definitely a great way to immerse a player in a survival horror. Resident Evil, they did it with 7, which I'm currently playing through for the first time since like release. Such a brilliant call because it's like jump scares are much easier because it's right in your face. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see more coming up. John Wick, a John Wick game. I had heard rumblings about a John Wick game, and I didn't know that it was actually true. I'm very interested to see more on that. And then both those, the God of War games. God of War Trilogy remake. I mean, we kind of went over the Sons of Sparta enough, but God of War Trilogy remake. I'm very curious about how that's going to look. Is it going to look like the fixed cameras with like the well panned out cameras looking over an arena that you're fighting, or is it going to have that over the shoulder third person like the Norse series has? It's going to be interesting, and it's going to be so cool hearing TC back playing him again, playing Kratos again. That's going to be really cool. And then the thing I am most excited about, MGS collection, volume 2. MGS4 is hands down my favorite in the series. Years ago, they had MGS4 on, what is it, PS Now or whatever the hell it was called. You could stream the game, and then eventually between that and essentially all of the Metal Gears on the PlayStation streaming service were taken off. A lot of them were because of there was I forget exactly what it is, like trademark. I'm also going to bring that up. Trademarked. They needed the rights for like archival footage, like real archival footage of like bombing tests and like a whole bunch of other shit. I can't remember, all of it off the top of my head, especially throughout the whole series. Give me a second. Volume 2. Here we go. 28 Konami. Here we go. Yes. Master Collection Volume 2. Awesome. Dude.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure. Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army and is now preparing to unleash an insurrection.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me? Will you terminate Liquid? How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This is my final
good,
mission.
Dude. 60 FPS.
So began the war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you
Like
understand,
that on the
Snake?
screen, but
Any means necessary. Just stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
oh man. And then Peace Walker. Yeah, Peace Walker's cool. I got nothing wrong with
I knew where my loyalty belonged. Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
oh, this is
Is that you? Answer me! Boss!
Okay, so hold on. Interesting. Okay, so it's like 827. Oh my gosh. And it's gonna be on it. That's so wild. That is so wild. It's gonna be on everything. Thing was on the PS3 until now, and now it's gonna be on everything. That is so crazy. All right, so let's see. What else is going to be with it? Screenplay, book. So yeah, it's going to have Ghost Babel. That's interesting. That's pretty wild. Um. So yeah, there's that. So let's see. Metal Gear Solid 4 will have improved internal resolution, frame rate increase, and custom controls. Peace Walker custom controls, online co-op, 2 to 4 players, and versus 2 to 6 players. Ghost Babel, screen filters, pixel perfect, screen settings, rewind, custom controls. Very cool stuff. Let's see. What else did we got? Okay, that's a trailer. MGS4 will not have Metal Gear Online in MGS Master Collection Volume 2. I mean, we kind of figured that. I kind of figured that. They're not going to, although that would be cool, but they're also trying to push people to play, what is that, Fox Hunt on Delta. So, let's see. Anything else? I guess not. I guess that's basically it. We got about 5-ish minutes until, yeah, here we go. With all right. Nope. Get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, we got a little over 5 minutes. All right, cool. So, I am going to take another quick potty break, and then we will wait for this transmission. Actually, hold on. Let me. Yeah. All right. Be back in a flush. And I'm back. All right, 3.5 minutes. So obviously, for starters, they're going to show more on Townfall. But there is always a possibility that Bloober's Silent Hill remake gets shown. Possibility. They did say they were talking about, I believe in the announcement, they're going to talk about Townfall. And the hell is this? Another Legacy of Kain game. Ascendance. Advanced retro action platformer. Out March 31st. Okay, I'll take a look at that. It's a new. It looks like a new Legacy of Kain game. That's pretty wild. But yeah, in the announcement for the transmission, they did say plus more other than so we shall see. We shall see. Oh boy. I am interested to see what's going to happen with this Townfall. Wait, did we actually get a date for that? No, it just said 2026. They might announce a date for this here. I could see that happening. Like, hey, it's coming this year, but stay tuned. And then showing the actual date here. I think that's a possibility. And then Bloober's Silent Hill remake. Interesting. If they do show it here, it's a different type. I'm not used to that type of one. It's getting more creepy. I could see them saying like 2027. Anyway, all right, here we go. 5 seconds. Let's do this.
Minasan, こんにちは。サイレントヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルシリーズのプロデューサー、岡本元井です。2022年の発表以来、長い間お待たせしましたが、本日は待望のタイトル、サイレントヒルタウンフォールのニュースや情報をついに皆さんにお届けできることを嬉しく思います。本日、ソニーのステートオブプレイでトレーラーを公開し、プレイステーション5、Steam、エピックゲームズにてウィッシュリスト登録を開始しました。皆様、ぜひご登録よろしくお願いいたします。さらに、この配信独占の最新情報もご用意しています。まずは本プロジェクトのパートナーをご紹介しましょう。アナプルナインタラクティブのインタラクティブ&ニューメディア部門プレジデント、ヘクター・サンチェスさんと、ゲーム部門責任者のリアン・ルームさん、そしてスクリーンバーンのライター兼ディレクターのジョン・マッケランさんをお迎えしています。皆さん本日はようこそいらしてくださいました。
Thank you, Okamoto-san. At Annapurna, we're always looking to push the boundaries of storytelling, and we couldn't be more excited and honored to have the opportunity to work with you and the entire team at Konami to co-publish Silent Hill Townfall. Annapurna Interactive is a publisher that not only looks for great stories to tell, but also great teams to tell those stories. And we're so pleased to partner with the very special development team that created Silent Hill Townfall, John, and the entire team at Screenburn Interactive.
And this project came about because the team at Annapurna and the team at Screenburn are really passionate about Silent Hill. We're very excited about the unique stories that we're able to tell in this amazing franchise. It's also important to us at Annapurna that the developers we partner with really love the IP that they're working on, and that's exactly what we have with Screenburn.
Yeah, as a fan of the series ever since the release of the first game, it's a real pleasure and an honor to be here today to talk about Townfall. The entire development team and I are so excited to finally be able to share our first look after so many years of development out of sight.
皆さんありがとうございます。それではまず本日公開されたサイレントヒルタウンホールのリビールトレーラーを振り返りましょう。
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's
a wet vest.
different. I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things. You did what you did.
Ordell.
Gosh, yeah, the visuals. Very good. Yeah. Six.
前回のティザートレーラーから続く形で、ついにあのポケットテレビの持ち主が明らかになりました。このトレーラーはタウンフォールの本質、そしてサイレントヒルらしさをしっかりと捉えています。
And we can see from the trailer that debuted today that Townfall clearly embodies the DNA of the Silent Hill franchise. It also has quite a unique take, which we know has been really important to the team at Screenburn. And part of that uniqueness comes from their own identity, their perspectives, their history, and their style. So, John, we'd love viewers to learn more about Screenburn and your team's history and the work you've done on Silent Hill Townfall.
Absolutely. Our main objectives were to make a game that could feel specific to the team who made it, to bring something new to the series in terms of setting, and to really think about what Silent Hill, both in concept and gameplay, could look like through a Screenburn lens.
Yeah, and it's this lens that appealed to us so much when we started working with you in Screenburn, many years ago. And we knew that with Annapurna's partnership with Konami helping to guide the project, that the three teams together could produce something original, exciting for the fans, and show Silent Hill in a way that hadn't been seen before.
皆様、情熱あるメッセージ、本当にありがとうございます。サイレントヒルの伝統を受け継ぎつつも、新しいチームごとに世界観やテーマ、美学がどのように解釈されるかを示すことはとても重要です。ここでスクリーンバーンインタラクティブと本作を形作る人々の姿をご覧いただきましょう。
This is the one thing about these transmissions. It's all about the developer.
We've got our previous games that we worked on over the years. So Super Arclight was our first title that we released back in 2016. Stories Untold 2017, Observation 2019, and then Silent Hill soon.
That's what they did.
There's a little collection of Silent Hill games. The thought that we're going to be slotted in at the end there, it is a genuine honor to work with the franchise and to contribute to it. After we shipped Observation, we were kind of like figuring out what we were going to do next. And then we got this call from Annapurna to ask us what we would do with Silent Hill. That froze us in our tracks. It's not an opportunity we ever thought we'd get, but it's one we knew we all wanted right away. We pulled together a pitch of what we felt would be a really cool, unique screen burn take and brought it to Konami, and we were delighted that they loved the idea. It was like, this is exactly what we need. This is what we want to do, and we want you to go for it. And so to have their trust in us, both Annapurna and Konami, is a huge honor. So yeah, this is where Graham lives and where design lives.
My name's Graham McKellen. I'm the lead game designer. John is my brother, so we've known each other for a while. We have a lot of the same experiences, films that we watched when we grew up, games that we played. That allows us to work really well together when it comes to finding the synergy between narrative and game design. Very early, we agreed that we wanted to present this game in first person. And first person is, you have a more limited field of view. There's things happening off screen which you're not always aware of, and as we know in horror, what happens off screen is sometimes more scarier than what happens right in front of you. How we use the perspective to induce the horror, anxiety, and fear, but then at the same time trying to find the balance to that, which is what can we give the player.
One of the first things we set out to do was like, what can we do with the radio that's not been done before? What can we do that kind of gives it a new function, a new aesthetic, but it feels Silent Hill, the analog tech that's kind of been my visual calling card. Most of the things we've done, like even in our previous games, has been as close to real life technology as we can get. This is a very small handheld TV, but kind of inspired the CRTV.
The CRTV is, our take on the classic radio. We knew we wanted to have the player bring it up and actually use it. So we were really keen on having the player tune with the CRTV, actually go through the frequencies, discover narrative content, but also being able to use it as a tool to see where enemies were.
Oh, very cool.
So yeah, we teach the peek mechanic, which gives the player a little bit extra mobility around where the camera can be. So you can peek up and to the sides, to see around corners or over walls.
I keep doing this as I lean.
It's really important for the first person perspective, giving the player that extra control over the camera.
For a long time, this game we felt might just be Northern Europe, and not lock it down to Scotland. There was a drive to create something that felt authentic to us, and it kind of felt natural to kind of bring it home.
When John first showed me the game and I saw this sort of a very obviously Silent Hill, misty, foggy environment, that felt like a walk to school when I was growing up. Because, I've grown up in towns like this, in a small fishing town that's kind of similar to St. Amelia. It's a beautifully epic, grey, drizzly environment, and we're bringing that to the game.
It just feels so real, especially when you're going through it in first person. You kind of feel like you're there. It's so detailed, every single thing, and it's all connected to the story.
Very personal story, I know for John as well.
I would have been about 17 or 18 when the first game came out, and I was really ill, high fever, all this kind of stuff. I know I finished it, but the experience I have was like a fever dream, because it literally was. To this day, I've never played it again, because I kind of don't want to know whether what happened that night was real or not. Drawn to the fog ever since. And I think now that we're actually responsible for it and we're actually kind of pulling the rest of the team in, and now we're looking forward to bringing the fans into that fever dream too.
スクリーンバーンのチームの皆さん、ありがとうございました。自分たちの仕事だけでなく、サイレントヒルの歴史や意味に強い情熱を持つ開発者の姿を目にするのはとても刺激的ですね。各チームがそれぞれのビジョンをサイレントヒルに持ち込み、新しい体験をどのように形作ったのかがよくわかります。さて、 公開されたばかりのトレーラーについて語るべきことがたくさんあります。最も注目すべきは本作が一人称視点である点でしょう。過去作にも一人称要素はあるものの、10時間を超える長編作品としてこの方式を採用したのはタウンフォールがシリーズ史上初めてです。この視点の変化により、プレイヤーはサイレントヒルの恐怖を新たなレンズを通して目撃することになります。恐怖がプレイヤーのすぐそばに迫るだけでなく、スクリーンバーンが考案した新しい戦闘、回避、謎解きのメカニクスとも見事に調和します。
Absolutely. Every feature of the game has been designed with this perspective in mind, but always making sure that while we see the world in this new way, the experience still feels distinctly Silent Hill. A big part of that experience is centered around enemies and how our protagonist Simon will encounter them. Familiar tools from the world of Silent Hill are all available, planks of wood, pipes, and ranged weapons like the pistol, but the ability to sneak, hide, and evade brings a new element of choice to the combat, where resorting to violence isn't the only option. In fact, with the aid of the pocket television, known as the CRTV in the game, evasion is every bit as useful a survival technique as facing enemies head-on. Players are encouraged to experiment and find a playstyle that suits them while being mindful of the resources and the opportunities that surround them.
わかりやすい例が覗き込みですよね。サイモンは物体や壁の上から、あるいは周りから慎重に身を乗り出して敵の様子を確認でき、発見される可能性を下げることができます。この要素は遭遇前の慎重さが生かされるだけでなく、見た目、手触りの面でとても映画的な表現になっています。
Indeed, that additional level of fine control provided to the player works especially well in first person, and it allows players to cautiously assess an encounter before they make a decision to evade or charge in. In first person, features like the peak or the CRTV become more immersive, rendering details up close in the character's hands and all in a tactile and physical way rather than using on-screen HUD elements. These features really shine in first person, and as the game progresses, players will be challenged in many different ways. Using the right technique at the right time is vital for Simon's survival.
ジョンさん、次は新主人公サイモン・オーデルに目を向けてみましょう。シリーズのキャラクターは皆心に重いものを抱えていますが、サイモンも例外ではありません。彼は多層的で不安定、そして非常に人間的です。トレーラー冒頭で主人公であるサイモンが今回舞台となる街、セントアメリアに縁があることが示唆され、彼の困難な旅が始まります。ジョンさん、彼が島へ向かう事情、そしてプレイヤーが踏み入れる物語について視聴者の皆様に特別に教えてもらえますか?
Well, I knew when beginning to write the game that fans would have certain expectations about the worlds, characters, and the themes that permeate the series. I wanted to both lean into those expectations in some ways and subvert them in others. Guilt is a strong theme throughout Silent Hill's many stories, and I wanted to dive deeper into the various different ways that guilt can manifest, where it comes from, what it can do to people, and how, if you can, come to accept or resolve it. So while those narrative themes are distinctly Silent Hill, we're looking at and interpreting those themes in a very different way.
ゲームの冒頭、サイモンは物事を終わらせてほしい。それが正しいことだと告げる謎の電話を受け取ります。トレーラーで見た通り、彼は島に到着しますが、この段階ではどうやって来たのか不明であり、サイモン自身も向かう先が分かっていないように見えます。
Well, a core component of our team's narrative style that has been present in all of our previous games is mystery. Simon's journey through the town is layered with nuance and questions where players will gradually uncover both small details and big reveals, and they'll be kept guessing throughout. There are other characters to meet along the way too, and understanding Simon's connection to them is key to the narrative. Some mysteries will pay off as the game progresses, and some will deepen further, inviting players to dive deep into the world and to details spread around the town.
サイモンの旅がどのようなものになるのか楽しみにしていただければと思います。さて、次はタウンフォールの舞台となる街、セントアメリアについてご紹介しましょう。サイレントヒルのキャラクターを街と切り離すことはできません。世界は彼らを映し出し、試し、変えていきます。サイモンの旅を理解するには、彼が身を置く街を理解する必要があります。 それではセンターメディアのインスピレーションとなったスコットランドの実際の場所を見てみましょう。
So we're going to go to the east coast of Scotland. We've referenced a lot in the game. Graham and I have been many times over the years. We took Paul up when he joined the team. And I think this is Linda's first time.
It is, yeah.
So you're going to get a bit of a shock when you're in St. Amelia.
As a QA lead, I think I have played probably 3,000 hours of this game, but I've actually never explored those real towns, so I'm excited to see it.
It's the smell and the wind and the sound of the place, all of that together is what you're trying to recreate. You're not just trying to recreate the visuals, you're trying to recreate the vibe. And there's no better way of doing it than spending time there.
It's really important to not live your life behind a lens and just absorb the place when you're there. So I suppose it's always important for artists to get out and see the place that they're supposed to be making.
Graham and I were chasing fog while I dragged Graham out with me. I was like, I need someone in front of the camera when I take these images. Fog was so dense that when we came out here, we got to like this spot, and from here we couldn't see the coast anymore, and we couldn't tell which direction the coast was in, and we immediately felt like in danger. And we ended up with this shot here. The atmosphere is like blue and light. The sun was going down. Everything from that moment was when we kind of realized how this game was going to begin. We have this fog that rolls in on the east coast of Scotland called a har. I got pretty obsessed chasing the har. I wasn't painting images. I wasn't like trying to like imagine what the fog would look like. I could go to a town that looks like St. Amelia and find a fog that looks like Silent Hill and come back and show the team, here's what the game needs to look like. And I would drag other people on my trips with me and be like, you got to come too. And they're like, really? It's 4 a.m. So that when we come back to the studio, we can try and recreate what we felt, not just what we saw. This was like the first beautiful corner that we did. And then as we get around this corner, yeah, it's literally the same.
It is actually, yeah.
Yep.
This is so cool.
Yep.
I hope we have that in the game, the seaweed.
This was the first pier I think we came to. And we walked along a bunch of other piers as well, just to kind of see the differences and the kind of shapes that they make and how they're used, that kind of thing, So this is it. This is very similar to our St. Amelia pier.
So we're in St. Monans. This is the harbour town and was the first place that we built for the game. When I started to write the story about what this town was, what happened to this town, the isolation was a big factor. There's like an existential dread that comes with that. Silent Hill has always had a sense of like not being able to leave the town and face why you're there. That isolation isn't just for the protagonist, but also for the town.
Yes,
they've got to do what they got to do. You just have to get on with it, and you have to solve the problem. There's no running away.
It's surreal. I think it's because a lot of stuff are so similar to in-game, even like the slanted walls, the colors. Wherever the benches are placed is exactly the same as in-game.
These alleyways kind of snake through the entire town. They're really fun to walk up and down in real life, but when you've got a monster chasing you, it's just not a nice place to be.
Coming up there, this is one of the slopes that when I first came here, I was like looking at all the textures. And luckily Unreal allows us with Nano to just sort of layer on loads of meshes and textures on top of each other. I don't know what this is. Bits of like rag and tarpaulin, like the glove, for instance, there. It's just like layers upon layers upon layers of life, history. You're mimicking several hundred years worth of life.
So
that's what we aim to do. And a lot of the time, the player will just sort of walk around and absorb it, and they won't know why it feels like a real place. But the effort that we've put in will make them feel like it's a real place, and it will give them that sense of history. And yeah.
It's a big moment for us, definitely. For me personally, for the team, we're all big fans. I think that's an understatement to say big fans. We're obsessed. To be trusted with a franchise like this is an honor, and we want to make sure we ace it. So we're giving it our all to create something that's really new and really unique.
センターメディアのインスピレーションや再現方法について貴重なお話をありがとうございました。細部へのこだわりが新しい世界観をリアルに感じさせています。こうした丁寧な作り込みはシリーズならではの大切な魅力です。最後にタウンホールの規模や構成についてお話ししましょう。
For sure. And while Annapurna has been primarily known over the last decade for independent games from smaller teams, Townfall is no small game. In fact, it's among some of the biggest games that we've ever published.
And while Screenburn is a relatively small development studio at about 30 people, they have been afforded the development time to really realize their creative vision for Townfall. And as a result, Townfall is a full-length, high-quality game that we can all present with confidence following Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社が手を組み作り上げたサイレントヒルのエッセンスをしっかり取り入れたタイトルとなっています。今年皆さんにサイレントヒルタウンホールを実際にプレイしてもらえることを非常に楽しみにしています。本日のサイレントヒルトランスミッションはこちらで終了となります。最後に視聴者の皆さんへ向けて一言ずつメッセージをお願いします。
We're so thankful for your patience, and we can't wait to show you more of what we have in store for you in Townfall. We see this project not only as our biggest and most ambitious game yet, but as a love letter to the series that inspired many of the team, myself included, to become game developers in the first place. It's truly an honor to be given this opportunity to contribute to the series, and on behalf of the team at Screenburn, thank you for your support and your encouragement over the years.
We've loved working with the entire team at Screenburn and are very proud of the game they've created. Our goal at Annapurna is to support our developers so they can focus on making the best possible game. It's been amazing to see Townfall come to life throughout development. Thank you to Screenburn for their partnership, and thank you to Konami for trusting us with the Silent Hill franchise.
Silent Hill Townfall is a labor of love for everybody involved and a true collaboration across the three teams. From the amazing team in Scotland at Screenburn to the revered publisher Konami, not only in Japan but around the world, and ourselves, who are very humbled by the opportunity at Annapurna to co-publish a game for the first time with an existing franchise and bring our unique take to this historic franchise.
スクリーンバーン、アナプルナ、コナミの3社で長い時間をかけて作り上げてきた作品を発表することができて本当に良かったです。本日お見せした通り、非常に丁寧に作り上げていますので、皆様ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。本日お届けしたサイレントヒルタウンホールは、プレイステーション5と Steam、エピックゲームズにてビッシュリスト登録受付中です。ぜひ登録をお願いいたします。また、サイレントヒルトランスミッションでは、今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。次回もどうぞお楽しみに。本日はご視聴いただき誠にありがとうございました。
Nothing new. Just waiting for a little thing that said, coming 2026 would change to the actual date. Yeah, I don't think so. So, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, what's done is done. I am going to stop sharing that. Boom. All right. So, yeah. So, pretty decent PlayStation State of Play. What would I would give it 4 out of 5 stars, I guess. If I were to rate it. It wasn't perfect. They ended on a cool note, but not like a, But there were some cool reveals. Also, a lot of stuff I was anticipating. Yeah, so it was great. And I'm looking forward to all the stuff basically that we talked about afterwards. But regardless, okay. I am going to be getting off now. I'm going to start getting ready because I'm going to be streaming more of oh geez, I almost said FF7, RE7, Resident Evil 7, in about an hour and a half. So please join me then. Until then, take care. What just happened? All right. Adios.